Imagine this. Your village doesn't have a doctor. The hospital in the nearest town, you're looking at a 4-hour queue. And when you finally get in to see someone, they have maybe, 12 minutes for you? This is India's biggest, most silent crisis.
In some districts, you won't find a specialist doctor for 100 kilometers. Think about that. We need 6 lakh more doctors today, right now. And at the rate we're going, it'll take us 12 years just to fill that gap. 12 years, unless artificial intelligence gets there first.
I am Srikanchan Bhowmik, and I serve as India's leading AI corporate advisor. And today, I'm going to show you how AI isn't just coming for our jobs, it's becoming India's biggest doctor. The implications of this, well, they're profound. And if you're invested in India's future, you need to understand what's happening.
Before we dive in, just a quick note. If you want to keep up with these kinds of insights, the ones the mainstream media won't tell you about AI and India's future, go ahead and subscribe to this channel. It costs you absolutely nothing, but it just might save your career.
All right, let's get into the real numbers, because I need you to feel the scale of this problem. Only then will you truly understand the power of the solution we're about to discuss.
So officially, India has 1 doctor for every 834 people. The WHO recommends 1 per 1,000, so on paper you'd think, okay, we're doing all right. But that's just on paper. For the 65% of us living in rural India, the reality, it's a completely different story. It's far, far worse.
And here is the number that just exposes the true depth of this crisis. In our rural community health centers, the very backbone of public health care, there is an 80% shortage of specialist doctors. 80%. And this chart, it really paints a bleak picture. Just look at these states. In Madhya Pradesh, 94% of specialist posts are vacant. 94. In Gujarat, it's 88%. In Bihar, 81%. These are not just statistics. They are empty clinics.
So what does this actually mean? It means a mother goes into labor and there's no gynecologist. A child gets a fever and there's no pediatrician. This number, 17,551, that is the total specialist shortage across our country in 2023. It's a deficit of expertise, right where we need it the most.
And listen, this isn't some new problem. Back in 2005, the specialist shortage was around 6,000. By 2023, it had almost tripled to over 17,000. So in nearly 2 decades, the problem actually got worse. Clearly, just building more medical colleges, it's not working. We need a totally different solution.
And that solution? It's already here. You see, what's so fascinating is that while the country debates how to fix this crisis, a few Indian AI companies have been quietly building something extraordinary. So let me introduce you to the AI doctors who are already working in India's villages.
I want you to meet Qure.ai. They're a startup based right out of Mumbai. They've built an AI system called QXR, and what it does is read chest x-rays. But it's not just about doing it fast. It's about a depth of experience that no single human radiologist could ever hope to match. This AI has trained on millions of scans. It can spot tuberculosis, lung cancer, even heart disease in under a minute.
And this isn't some lab experiment. At the Mahakumbh Mela, where 50 crore people gathered, the public health risk was just enormous. And for the first time in history, AI was deployed for real-time tuberculosis surveillance. The chief medical officer of Prayagraj said, and I'll quote him directly, "The AI gave timely and reliable support that no human team could have matched at that scale."
So, here's the crucial part. We all know India carries the world's highest burden of tuberculosis. Well, after QXR was integrated into India's national TB elimination program, there was a 27% decline in adverse TB outcomes. Let that sink in. That's not a projection. That is lakhs of real people in real villages whose lives were actually saved.
Okay, now listen to this next number very carefully. India's eSanjeevani telemedicine platform, which is powered by AI, has processed 282 million consultations. 282 million. All across rural India, farmers and homemakers are now getting access to specialist doctors right on their phones because the AI is doing the triage, assisting, and recording, which lets a real doctor serve 10 times more patients than before.
And this revolution, it's happening across the board. You have Wadhwani AI, which built a tool that can detect TB just from the sound of a cough into a smartphone. You have Wadhwani AI using portable scanners to spot diabetic retinopathy, and Qure.ai using thermal imaging AI for early-stage breast cancer detection. And the best part? All of this was built in India, for India.
Now, this healthcare revolution isn't just a tech story. Not at all. It's a story about a massive new wave of economic opportunity. This is creating an entirely new economic sector right before our eyes.
So what does this mean for your career? Honestly, it means everything. Because what you just witnessed isn't just a healthcare story, it's a hiring story. It's a career story. It's an economy story. And if you understand this shift right now, it will give you a major strategic advantage.
So who are these companies hiring? Well, it's not just doctors. They are aggressively recruiting software engineers who get machine learning. They need data scientists who can work with complex medical imaging. And this one is crucial. They need product managers who know how to navigate the complex world of healthcare regulations to actually get these innovations to the market.
And here's the part that makes this opportunity so uniquely Indian. We are building AI that actually speaks our languages. Thanks to the Bhowmik platform, these tools can communicate in Hindi, Tamil, Telugu, and 18 other Indian languages. Think about it. An AI doctor that can speak to a farmer in his own dialect isn't some luxury feature. It is the only way this whole revolution succeeds.
Okay, let's zoom out for a moment. Let's look at the bigger picture here. Because what India is doing in AI healthcare isn't just impressive, it is historically significant.
For 75 years, we tried to solve the doctor shortage by building more medical colleges. And what happened? The gap just kept growing. But now we are writing our own AI playbook. We're not just copying the West. China, they used AI for surveillance. America used AI for enterprise productivity. But India, we are using AI to democratize expertise.
And this is the most crucial point of all. The countries that will truly win in the AI era won't be the ones with the most expensive models. No. They'll be the ones that deploy AI at the deepest level of their society. This is what I call the democracy of intelligence. It's about giving 1 billion people access to world-class expertise they could never, ever afford. It starts with healthcare today, but it's education tomorrow, and it's legal aid the day after.
The AI healthcare revolution in India isn't coming. It is already here. So the only question that's left is, where will you stand when it fully arrives? Will you be someone who knew this was happening and did nothing? Or will you be someone who saw the signal early and made your move?
For more insights like this, I do encourage you to follow my work. And one more thing, drop a comment below with just one word, doctor. If you do, I will personally send you a resource list of the top AI tools that are transforming Indian healthcare. Thank you.